man. Good morning, happy Friday. I think. So far, so good. It's not raining. I thought it was supposed to. Yeah, okay. It's that time of day. Have to go do something for work. So I'm doing it on work time. Man, driving this car around with the top down and not really being able to put it up is, it's dirty. It's dirty. I gotta clean my car. And did I tell you guys that funny story? I had my oldest brother in the car. I had to take him to the hospital all that the other week. And he's like, "Are you sure we're related? Because your car is really clean." Yes. Yes, it is. And I don't even know that I'd say that that's really always been true. But it kind of has. Maybe not clean, but tidy. So even the old Camry, there wasn't a lot of crap in it. You know, I had some stuff on the visor. I had some stuff in it, but not a lot of crap. As opposed to almost every other single member of my family, including my family. Their cars are just. So it's also a reaction to that. All right, so what was that about, this little work errand? I am among the lots and lots of people that work as mandated vaccines. You know, it is what it is. And I always said, if they made me get it, I'll get it. And they made me get it. So today was my day to get it. My gas gauge is quirky sometimes. It just like dropped down to empty while it was parked. Guess I need to get gas on the way home. Am I the only one that finds these gas pumps that have TVs in them obnoxious? I think it's obnoxious. I'm more disturbed though about the sky because I can't put my windows up, so I hope it doesn't rain.
Donut holes in flavors like glazed sour cream, confetti, and chocolate.
While pumping gas, I did get two nice cars from the people on the pump that were next to me. The guy was finishing up when I pulled in, and he said, "Nice car," and then the guy that pulled in after him said, "Nice car." All right, I'm going to take a slightly scenic route home on 132. I've done it one time before. It's kind of a fun little drive. And now that I'm filled with gas, I am unconcerned. What's for lunch? Flew a hot air balloon from that park once. That's where I learned how to do it. Have I ever told you that story? I think I did last time I did this drive, that a church family had a hot air balloon. Father and son mostly ran it, although the daughter and sometimes the other son did as well. And the son, who's much older than I am, he's a dear friend and mentor. He was training somebody, teaching somebody how to be a pilot to get their pilot's license. And one of the aspects that he had to observe them doing was teaching somebody else. So I was the guinea pig because I'd never been up in a hot air balloon before. And I got to learn how to fly a hot air balloon. It was spectacular. It was a super cool experience. Hot air ballooning is awesome, especially when it's free. At a stoplight, I had to put the top up, which means I had to put the car in neutral. I had to put the emergency brake on and then use two hands to do it because it's a two-handed job as the pump isn't working fully right now and windows are open. So in the rain. I did not get home in time. Oh, I mean, the inside didn't really get wet, just a little bit. Thankfully, the car is aerodynamically designed well enough that even with the windows down, but definitely with the top down, but with the top up, really no water's really getting inside. So I was gonna pick up some lunch on the way home, but nope. All I could do was do the gas, and then gray skies beat me. There's a car in my grass, actually. My daughter has a visitor. I wonder if it's her boyfriend that I just met last night. Well, it's time to get this open without cutting myself, doing it one-handed, just for you, my loyal viewer or viewers. I don't think that's enough to get it open. Oh, great bubble wrap. There you go. That's what we've been waiting for. A bushing. Yeah, we had a little stick fall from the rain last night. Got to clean that shit up. Should I throw it over the fence as a, old school, or nah, we can burn it. Alrighty, it is time to attempt to put this onto that without removing the whole center console. And one other guy did it by using something like this to wedge against that screw and bolt there that's sticking out. Kind of, but I don't think this is gonna fit. Oh, there it fits, like in there, and use that to wedge it to squeeze it in. So that's gonna be my attempt as well, but I have to get part of the way in there. I already did do a little bit of an attempt holding it with this to get it partially installed, so we'll see how that goes. It's a little fiddly, of course. And while I'm doing this, let's take a look at and remember what the old bushing looked like. Old bushing had a cap on the end of it. This one doesn't. It's open, but still shredded into. Ugh. This one is much stiffer. Again, it's not the good Diesel Geek one that's $26. I only paid like $10 on eBay. The thing I'm mostly afraid of is that it will drop down below, like the little piece of rubber hose that I was trying to use with it did. Yeah, that'll be a bummer. It's also pretty dirty in there, but since I'm not taking all this off, I'm not going to clean it all out. It's functioning fine the way it is. Okay, so partially installed. Actually, I use these because I get a little bit of a better grip on it. Oh, there you go. That might be it. I might be done. Once I got past that initial, I think we're set. No, it's starting to work its way out, so I better squeeze it in there a little better. Wouldn't want to lose that one too. Mostly using this just because I need the light, but really just got to... Oh, it made a little clicky. Is that a good sign that it made a little clicky? I think so. Now when I put it in reverse, it backed out a little bit. No, it is definitely working its way out slowly but surely as I run it through the gears. As you can see, bummer. I'll figure it out. Well, I'm just going to assume that's the difference between a $26 Diesel Geek bushing and this $11 one I got from China. Is that this is not going to snap all the way on there far enough to make sure that it stays on there. It feels like it's all the way on, but I can only push it so far and every time I go to use it, it starts to back out. So I just have to hope that it doesn't back all the way out and fall out. If not, I'll be fishing it out of here and redoing the whole thing. You can still see all the bits of disintegrated bushing down below. What a mess. All right, time to reinstall this. The other thing we're going to find out is if this was not attached by design. Now that I've attached it with that, you know, like gasket glue, rubber gasket glue, we'll see if that's a good thing or a bad thing. All right, it can't be worse. I mean, this one's already ripped a little bit, and the other one was shredded, so it is what it is. We'll give it a try. The hardest part, of course, is getting this down over this without destroying the work that I've done so far on the boot, and making sure that there's a, you know, this hole here lines up with that nub there. Would have been smart if I'd grabbed this bit before I started. You see, it'll make this a lot easier. All right, 2 hands, sorry. All right, that's 2 of those. So far, so good. Well, not a little bit. Oh, there you go. Nothing's ever perfect. Dadgummit. We gotta figure it out. So keep cramming this thing down on here, I think. I gotta get it down past the threads, of course, so that the knob can screw on. See, because it threads onto this, not that. And if I put it on too hard, it starts poking the cap off the top. So, a couple of threads, that's all I need. Yeah, almost lost my screws. That'd have been a bummer. You know, the thing is that there are lots of replacement shift boots that are available, but the concentric circle design of this, that's a VW, it's in other things, but it just goes with everything, you know? It goes with all the circles, so that's why I want to keep it. Yes, I'm just doing it by hand. I'm not going to use a drill driver. That's excessive. Here we go. Life is good. Even this has the dimples in it, this shift knob. Isn't that cool? All right, so we got to clean up all this stuff, and then we got to put the top up. We have to investigate the climate control module. No, well, CCM, maybe climate control module. I don't even know what it is. I don't know what to investigate, though. I mean, I could see it already because the little cover was off to see if it got damaged by water, but there wasn't any corrosion or anything that I could see. Of course, you can't really see there. If I really want to get to it, I have to take the seat out and the back interior and all that stuff out, and I don't want to do that. But I guess if I have to try to figure out what's going on with the top and the windows and the alarm LEDs, not the alarm as far as I know. I don't know, maybe the alarm doesn't work. And my lights and stuff like that. Keep on the fuses. Oh, and I need to change the oil. I've got the oil filter, the oil plug. I need to just go buy 5 quarts of oil and make that happen too, because I've only changed the oil once in this car and it's overdue. I mean, I don't drive it a lot, so both time and mile-wise, but mile-wise it's ready. It's ready. So that's part of the plan for today. It looks nice, so I'm going to do it in the driveway though. I'm not going to do it here in the garage.
There it is. There's this compartment underneath the storage area for the convertible top. That is the climate control module, the computer that does stuff. And as you can see, there's really nothing that would indicate any water damage. There's a tiny rust spot down at the bottom past the spider webs. So yeah, it looks at least like here we're actually in good shape. It appears to be draining well. I'm going to get in a second to the drain on this side for the convertible top. It's got a little skirt gutter. There it is, that little X, that little circle. And it's open, so that's good. That's good news.
That's a bummer. I think I can just solder that back on though. All right, let's go around this side then, shall we?
Could This side, just some leaves, as you can see, so it wasn't plugged, and I was able to reach down there and pull those leaves out. No big deal. So that was all good news, and there's more good news coming. Unfortunately, he did spend most of the game on the sidelines in a hoodie, cold because it was a chilly night. He did get in at the end of the game, so his cousins and all got to see him play for a little bit.